Welcome back to the Milwaukee Brewers franchise here in MLB 15, the show, as we are getting close to the All-Star break, and that means we are also getting close to the end of July, which is the trade deadline. So not in today's episode, but the next episode of this Brewers franchise, you'll be seeing who made the All-Star game and who's getting traded on this team, because as of right now, the Brewers are 43 and 44 on the season, which, I mean, is only one game under 500, but this team is definitely overachieving as of right now. They had a pretty solid month of June, and this team just, they're not a 43 and 44 team. I expect them to be a bad team, and I'm not going to let that record reflect what we're going to do heading into the trade deadline, as I've had it said that we are a rebuilding team. We have old players. We want to ship those old players away for young talent, and that is what we were going to do heading into the trade deadline. But as of right now, we're going to be heading into today's game soon against the Los Angeles Dodgers in LA, and it'll be Jeff Neiman versus Matt Latos. But before we do that, we're going to go over some of the lineups here. So as of right now, Scooter Gennett is hitting amazingly. He's got a .319 average, 9 home runs, and 30 RBI. Ryan Braun, 282, 15 home runs, 42 RBI. Adam Lind, also 15 home runs, hitting .265 with 53 RBI. Gene Segura in that leadoff spot, hitting .265 with 5 home runs and 28 RBI. Jonathan Lucroy has the highest average on the team with a .322, 12 home runs, and 46 RBI. RBI is second on the team, only behind Lind and in front of Ryan Braun. And then Alberto Callaspo's even had a surprisingly good season. He's hitting .264 with 6 home runs and 32 RBI as the starting third baseman in that 8-hole. As far as the pitching goes, Matt Garza's been solid. He has an ERA under 3. He's 7-6 with a 2.65 ERA. And Taylor Jungmann his ERA has been going up a bit, but he's still pitching pretty well, 8-3 with a 3.34 ERA. And as far as the All-Star Game leaders go, for the Brewers, we have Jonathan Lucroy as the top voted catcher right now. So if the All-Star Game happened right now, he would be in the game as the starting catcher, which I don't think there's going to be too much change in the 3 games we have up until the All-Star Game. So it looks like Jonathan Lucroy is going to be the top catcher. Scooter Gennett is the third second baseman, so he could possibly not get in. I don't think he's going to get in. Gene Segura is the top shortstop, so he's going to get in as the starting shortstop. And then Ryan Braun is the 5th right fielder. Nobody else is really close. I think Adam Lind's like the 7th first baseman. His stats just aren't good enough as a first baseman to be in the game. Possibly as a outfielder maybe, or like a second baseman, but not a first baseman. But enough stat talk, now let's hop into a game against the Los Angeles Dodgers. The 43 and 44 Milwaukee Brewers head on down to Dodger Stadium to take on the first place in the AL West 52 and 35 Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers will send out Matt Latos on the mound, 9-4 with a sub-4 ERA. Starting things off, first batter, Gene Segura. He'll ground out to Seager at shortstop, and that's out number 1. Next batter up is Scooter Gennett, the second baseman, as he takes the 1-0 pitch into center field. That's a pop fly, as that's going to be put away for out number 2. Third batter up is Ryan Braun. He's going to hit a rocket grounder to shortstop. Seager, spin move in the outfield, whips over to first. Nice scoop by Gonzalez. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Matt Latos. Now for the Brewers to come out, Jeff Neiman with a 4-1 record and a 3 ERA. Second batter of the game he faces is Justin Turner, and he's going to get a pitch into center field for a single. So Justin Turner on first base. Next batter up is Adrian Gonzalez. Full count on him. He draws a full count and walk, so he'll take his base. Runners on first and second now as Alex Guerrero comes up to the plate. He takes the 1-0 pitch down the right field line, just barely fair. Ryan Braun will get to it in the corner, but 1 run is going to score on that as it's 1-0 Dodgers. Yasiel Puig comes up, ground ball directly up the gut. 2 runs will come in on that, as Peterson has some trouble with it in center field as well, so Puig's going to get the second on the play. It's now 3-0 Dodgers. Corey Seager's at the plate now, 2-1 count. He takes a pitch past Lind at first and past Gennett, as Puig will score from second on the throw from right field, and it's now a 4-0 Dodgers lead. Head to the bottom half of the second now. Runner on second is Matt Latos, as Adrian Gonzalez has a pitch he likes, takes it back up the middle. Lato scores all the way from second, and it's now a 5-0 Dodgers lead. Pick things up in the bottom half of the fourth. Neiman's still on the mound as A.J. Ellis start things off with a single correction. So he's on first to start off the inning. Next batter up is Carl Crawford, but before he comes in, they're going to take out Jeff Neiman and bring in Willie Peralta, who's got a 5 ERA as he was moved out to the long reliever spot. So 1 out. Carl Crawford rips one into center field as A.J. Ellis is now on second. He'll hold up at third, and Crawford will head to second on the throw to the plate. So second and third now, as they will walk Justin Turner to set up the double play possibility to try to get out of this inning. Only a 5-0 lead for the Dodgers, but Peralta gives up a long fly ball to Adrian Gonzalez. Braun looks like he's there, but he decides he wants to be a Little League outfielder, misses it. That'll hop up over the wall, 7-0 Dodgers. So Alex Guerrero now second and third. Pitch gets over to Jeanette. He'll fire over to first for an out, but now it's 8-0 Dodgers. And we'll skip ahead to the ninth inning. 9-3 Dodgers now. Baez comes on to close it out. Ground ball from Jeff Baker to shortstop, as that will do it. That is how the cookie crumbles as the Los Angeles Dodgers come away with a victory over the Milwaukee Brewers by a score of 9-3 here in LA, as the Dodgers improve to 53-35 and the Brewers drop to 43-45. Shane Peterson was 3 for 4 on the day for the Brewers, and Alberto Callaspo was 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs on a double. Jeff Neiman was the losing pitcher. He's now 4-2 on the season, but the player of the game for the Dodgers was Yasiel Puig. He was 2 for 4 with a double and 3 RBI. Alex Guerrero 1 for 4 with a double and 2 RBI. Adrian Gonzalez 1 for 3 and 2 RBI and 2 runs scored, as well as Matt Latos gets the win. He's up to 10-4 on the season. So with that being said, that'll wrap things up here for this edition of Brewers Baseball. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.
The mood is right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough.